So this is start of the busy season here in Europe for EA Sports, right, with FIFA. Yeah. How confident are you in FIFA this year, moving ahead?
Well, as we showed yesterday at the press conference, the game looks great. The FIFA 09 version, probably our best ever, and obviously a very high bar for the team to be able to beat. But as Dave Rutter, the producer, showed, everything is in line for an October 2nd launch. All of the nuances that the community had asked for since FIFA 09, more urgent defending, better goalkeeper AI, even more improved physics on ball handling, it's all been put in there. The one feature that seems to have really got everybody excited is to be able to be a pro yourself, drop your old face on a player and be in the game, and I think people are excited about that. But yeah, I mean, in answer to your question, very confident.
And you've had tremendous success with EA Sports Active, and yeah. I mean, you're still feeling yesterday's...
A little bit of twinges in the backs of my legs, but I'm fine for an old guy.
So, were you surprised at how popular that became?
No, I mean, we obviously knew with the early success of the Wii Fit that the ability for us to be able, certainly at EA Sports, to provide a complementary experience to that Wii Fit board and make it a little bit more cardio, a little bit more demanding, not have the board, you don't need to be tethered to the board, and we thought there was a huge market there. We saw obviously the success of the Wii. We also saw the demographic of who was buying the Wii, clearly something that was being used by the whole family. And so that combined with a little bit of experience I had in my previous life of being at Reebok and seeing the power of true home fitness if it's done well, we knew we had a great opportunity to do something. It was a lot of fun, it was a lot of work for us to be able to figure out how we're going to address and communicate to primarily a female consumer, something that EA Sports hasn't done in the past. But 1.8 million copies in the first quarter speaks for itself, and I think more importantly, the user reviews that I read really make me feel proud of the development team, as well as make me feel good about video games for good. I get some great emails from people saying, I've done the 30-day challenge, I've lost 7 or 8 pounds, I feel better about myself, and it's very rare in our industry that you can feel better about yourself by having played a video game for, a period of 30 days. I mean, usually we get criticism about, you're wasting time, it's a solitary thing, but really in this particular instance, I think we're really doing something very positive for the community. And at a time when I think, people around the world are really struggling with issues about health and wellness, and childhood obesity, certainly in the US, is becoming a big issue. And video games get blamed a lot for that. And here we have in EA Sports Active, if you will, a little bit of a balancing act of games actually doing something good. So we feel real good about EA Sports Active.
And it's another title that you've done well on with the Wii.
Yeah.
And it's starting to become a very strong platform for EA Sports,
yeah,
which perhaps it wasn't to begin with.
That's right.
What do you think that has sort of, what are the key things that you've done there?
Well, two things. Brand new intellectual property like EA Sports Active that hasn't tried to reinterpret what we do very well on the Xbox 360 and the PS3 and have a Wii version, if you will. Brand new from the ground up. And then I think two games in particular, which have also helped our success, both Tiger Woods PGA Tour as well as Grand Slam Tennis, use the Wii controller, particularly when coupled with Wii Motion Plus, in a very intuitive, a very easy to understand. If you've ever swung a golf club or swung a tennis racket, it becomes a very natural sports motion. And I think finally we've got a number of games now that play very well. And then when you combine what we've just run recently in the US with Madden this past weekend, and what will come upcoming with FIFA, really having dedicated development teams that focus purely on the Wii version of the game, not as a, God forbid, port of something we've done on another platform for the Wii, but building the game from the ground up, looking at the graphics, looking at what that particular user is looking for in a game experience, and making sure we hit that. And I think it took us a couple of years to get going on that, but now I think we're seeing traction, and obviously we're seeing success in sales.